Funliner Reacts, we're back, and we are going to watch the Cadets 2023 program, Atlas Rising. Yep, we're going to continue on with our Funliner Reacts series, and we're going to take a look at this show. We saw it at finals, so we were there, and I definitely remember being very surprised by how great they sounded, especially down on the field. Like, they sounded amazing.
Yes.
And I was very surprised. Yeah.
They also were moving in the show. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, like 2015 Cadets. Obviously, the show is about athleticism, but that drill riding is so challenging. They were booking it the whole show, so it'll be fun to watch it again.
Yeah, and so let's go ahead and take a look at what the show is about. This is an article that we found on DCI's website, and it's an interview with John Bilby, who is one of the designers, or he is the designer for the Cadets show this year. So let's take a look. Atlas Rising, according to Bilby, portrays the story of the rise and fall of a champion athlete and the spirit of excellence, energy, and athletic strength that the cadets have long sought to embody.
Bilby depicted the rises and fall of the cadet's story across 5 movements. So in the core's opening movement, the athlete is taking the world by storm. That's where they're in that like beginning position, and they like are running right from the get-go, bursting onto the scene. From there, the athlete's competitive prowess gains fame and immortality in movement 2, before experiencing the agony and surprising defeat in movement 3. Then in the 4th movement, which is the ballad, Bilby described as being about carrying the weight of the world, which is paying homage to that the mythological story of Atlas carrying the world on his shoulders. And then it fades into a triumphant final movement. So it's a rise back to, you know, what Bilby describes as like this immortality of like being an athlete, being a champion.
Yeah, very interesting. So yeah, it's just kind of this rise and fall. And there's a lot of, you know, athleticism imagery that alludes to it, and including in the uniforms, right? You know, a lot of people have their takes on this uniform. Some people love it, some people hate it. But let's just go ahead and take a look at the show, and let's watch it through, and let's give our thoughts.
I'm excited.
All right.
Come on, cadets, you got to get a Nike sponsorship.
Nike sponsorship.
That would have been crazy.
I like this drum major. Shout out to all the Asian drum majors this year.
Performing their 2023 program, Atlas Rising.
This is crazy.
Is proud to
Start in a plank.
The Cadets.
Come on, y'all. That's crazy.
I wonder how long they've had to hold that pose, like if they had a delay to the start of their show or something. Oh, the push-ups.
Everyone had to do it. Yeah, they have a couple push-ups in here.
To hold the heavens on his shoulders for eternity. And the second
taking the world by storm.
Yeah.
To be the guardian of the pillars.
It's a very intriguing start, you know? Just like the pose at the beginning.
The running man.
Huge circle. This atlas, this globe, right?
Oh, this percussion features opening up is so cool. The additive.
Ugh. Woo!
That's an aggressive battery. Ooh, guard right in the middle,
wow.
too. Killed that.
That battery is good. That battery is really good.
Ooh, get it.
Yeah, that's like a repeating motif throughout the show. It's get it.
Ooh, those singles. Ooh, a D shell.
And then in a shell. Right back into it.
Woo! That's crazy. That's so dope. Feet look really good too. All those diag rotations.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Wow.
That's huge. What a huge, powerful opening. It's very triumphant. It's very, like, of course, they were saying taking the world on by storm from like an athlete's perspective. I thought that they did a great job from a design standpoint, but also just from like a performance of the members standpoint. It's like super energizing. I also
Yeah.
I love the uniform is very exposing to their feet and their legs because of that white kind of cream looking color, but
I was
they
gonna
look
say something
really
about
good.
that.
They look
Yeah, I think-
really good for the most part.
And you know what? Like, this uniform is very different. It's very non-traditional for the cadets. But when you look at all of them on the field, it's the cadets. Like,
Yeah.
they look like the cadets. The colors, the white legs, the long white legs, like, that is all very, very reminiscent of the cadets. So I applaud the design team for creating a uniform that can be so different, but still very just like it's part of the identity of the Corps. Still, it makes
Yeah.
sense. And then speaking on the drum line, like, this drum line is good, like really good, like really, really good. We were in the lot. Malik and I were in the lot on prelims. We were listening to the drum line, and that was like the first thing we saw in the lot in finals week. And they are powerful. Like, they're so like aggressive and clean, and it was really, really cool. Like, it's one of my favorite drum lines from this season for sure.
Yeah,
But,
shout out
yeah.
to Michael in the quad tenor section.
yeah. But yeah, this is a great start, great opening. Let's keep watching.
Bro, can you imagine how exhausting that opener is?
Yeah. I would be interested to see if you march this show and you're watching right now, if you could leave in the comments, like, was this like a really, really difficult show, especially in like just like, you know, compared to other shows that you've marched. This seems like it would be a really hard show to march.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on to it. Hold on to that double tonguing.
Ooh.
Great running line from the trumpet.
Yeah, we gotta match that double tongue.
Shout out to the mellows too.
Yeah, I was about to say that run.
That's a long phrase. This is a long phrase. There hasn't been a single rest.
They're still going.
Wow. Woo! I love that writing from the cadets. So classic.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was a long phrase.
That was really tough. Yes.
There was not a single rest. There was no silence from the brass in that entire phrase. That was really long.
That was
and
pretty
obviously,
wild.
yes, there's some like flub with the double tonguing, some phasing
Yeah.
across the field, but for the most part, like, the demand is there. Like, that is
Yeah.
hard stuff, and you know, they did a pretty good job of it. So, you know, shout out to them.
Wait, isn't it like the cadets haven't been like they got fifth this year, but they haven't been in top 5 in a while. How long has it been?
They haven't been in the top 5 since 2015, so they're finally back in the top 5.
Yeah. And see,
so it's
what's
been
crazy is like
long.
this
Wow.
show reminds me a lot of 2015 in terms of just like athleticism, because that show, the drill of that was insane. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool that they alluded to that.
Yeah, very cool. Let's keep watching. Woo! Some tight rhythms in there. Really fast fiddles.
How can just one be charged with such a burden?
I love Yamaha drums too.
Be responsible for all this?
Rearranging these props. Oh, look at that drill in the middle.
Yeah, I see that.
That's
They're
like
all
a
just-
vortex.
This roll is cool. This long roll from the snares, right at the rim.
That's so cool. Oh, this soloist, man. This writing is beautiful. It's a cornet.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell us, like, how is playing on a cornet? You know what I mean? Like, is it difficult?
It's definitely different. It's much more darker of a timbre. But the slotting is definitely different. She plays it beautifully. Come on.
Beautiful writing. Yeah.
This part. Oh,
Beautiful.
come on. Oh, it's like a muted trumpet. I see.
Yeah.
See how different those timbres are?
Oh, the guy that missed the halt.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but this sound, I love these chords. I love these chords.
The runs in the middle, too. Oh. This is like a soundtrack of a triumphant.
The 4 major chord, bro. Landing on the 4 major chord always just gives that feeling.
It's so long.
Nice release.
Yes,
good release.
Beautiful release.
Yeah, dude, that was really great.
Release was
I mean,
nice.
that soloist is really great. And
Yes.
I remember watching this show. I think we all watched it together at Broken Arrow, and that has come a long way. I feel like she really figured out the horn. I feel like she really got better at, finding the center of the pitch, and that was a beautiful solo. So congrats to you, soloist. I feel like you should be really happy with that performance at the end of the year,
Yeah, it's really cool to see a cornet solo. I mean, when's the last time? I've certainly never seen a cornet solo, and that is another beast of an instrument than in comparison to like a trumpet. So you played it amazingly. You should be very proud. It sounded amazing.
Yeah, super sick. All right, let's keep going.
If you think it will be easy,
There's Mark Hoskins, brass judge.
Yep.
you will be disappointed.
Cool visual stuff here.
Yep.
It is really hard to get that arm swing to look very similar.
Yes. Especially in the backwards motion, getting that arm to pump and separate from the body.
Okay, bass.
Okay, bass.
They really highlight
Super
the percussion
aggressive.
this year.
Yeah. Well, they always do, but yeah. Hey, that's the Cadets logo, right? Something like that? I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're doing like more planks and push-ups and burpees. It's crazy.
I love this source music, by the way. It's really, really cool.
Okay, tuba
Yeah,
feature.
snares. Woo! I love
Man.
those quick, small diddles right at the guts. Like, just really cool contrast musically with, you know, bringing it down to those small diddles.
Look, they're like on the sideline too. They're not even on the field there. Ooh, those rotations are tight. Oh, we gotta recover on the feet timing though. Oh, I love his stabs.
Man, those snares are moving too. That whole drum line is booking it all the way around the back. Nice guard. Yeah, okay, I just want to talk quickly because the piece that music is that they're playing in that whole section is called The Grid. It's by Tigran Hamasyan, and it is a really, really, really sick piece of music. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out. It's a really, really cool piece of music. I discovered it back in like 2016. I was like, dude, this would be so sick in a drum corps show. And when I heard this in I saw like a video in like all day or in their whatever training week before the season started, and they were playing it. I was like, that is crazy. That is so crazy because it's really cool because it's a lot of metric modulation that are in groups of fives, like 5/16 notes that are grouped over and over and over again. But it's in 4/4. So if you listen to the piece, listen to it and try to count out the 4. It's in 4/4, but it sounds like it's all these crazy time signatures, but it is in 4/4, and that's why it's called The Grid. But anyways, really cool piece of music. I'm glad that they chose it. It was really cool to see. But yeah, really cool. The drum line is aggressive, and that was a long segment to just feature them.
And then they ended up being all the way in the back of the field. Like they're sprinting on that field.
Yes. All right, let's keep going. There it is. That's the curve of the world on his shoulder.
Oh, yes.
It's too much to bear alone.
Okay, drum set. And you can see they're like falling over from the weight.
Yeah. Good, from member to member, personal choreography
performance,
that they've kind of, developed for themselves. That's all GE.
Okay, euphonium solo. Oh, cool. I love the bass drum pretending to be the footsteps.
Nice moment from this front ensemble as well.
The heaviest thing
Great solo. Great solo.
Yes.
are your own spirits.
Beautiful dynamic contrast there
Yeah,
with that
seriously.
attack and that quick decrescendo that was uniform. Very uniform.
Yes. It's very emotional.
Nice.
When it dissipates the form, yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, the way the guard's using that equipment is very interesting.
Nice moment.
Yes,
Very cool
guard.
from the guard. Yes.
Oh, here's that soloist. That reminds me of 2015 Bluecoats. Dido, dido, dido,
Yeah.
dido.
Is she just unmiked? Might have been
There's
just
no way.
unmiked. I didn't see a mic on her horn, but ooh, nice block rotation.
Nice
Here we go.
rotations, yeah, exactly. Oh, this percussion's so solid.
Oh, I love how the trumpets developed into that form. That was
Yes,
great. That was
it
really
was
cool
very
writing
cool.
from the drill.
This was tight too. I love this. Come on, that's clean.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, the mellows with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, let's
Yes,
go.
guard.
Oh yeah, into the halftime.
Come on.
Back into double time. Nice form too.
Yes. Yeah, good form control.
Together we rise.
And now they're back to running
Great
again.
chords.
Look at this.
Wow, these
Look at that guy
rotating
getting-
circles? That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it is insane.
This is a very classic Cadets drill move
Yes.
sound here. Very classic
crazy-
closer. Awesome moment from the
Crazy
guard in the
chords.
middle too.
Just like raw energy. that sustain chord was so long.
That was good. Dang. Wow.
Just push to your limits, you know,
Yes.
with a show like this. Like you're on your last legs and you just have to push through. And obviously there's parallels with that in the show concept, but that is like a huge and arduous task to ask of the members, and they executed it extremely well. And it's cool to see Cadets in the top 5 again, because they are
Yeah.
they're one of the more historical drum corps that we have in the activity. And you know, they've been through a lot the last 10 years, but to come out with a show like this with this much energy, this much power, and this much excellence is just cool to see. You know, I know they have a
Absolutely.
lot of really great leadership, like Joe Roach is there, and Joe Roach is a phenomenal educator and leader. But yeah, and Bilby as well with that design is just incredible. So yeah, that was a fun watch. I loved watching that show this year.
Yeah, seriously, like I'm like, wow, I to be honest, like we only saw that one run, like I feel like I only saw like one run of it way back in like the early season, and then I saw a little bit of it down on the field in the past, in the last week at finals. But Man, yeah, this is really cool to see this production fully in the final version, because I feel like they really did improve a lot over the season, and well, like obviously, but I think that it was a really, really cool final product, and I'm very, very surprised. And not to say that we don't expect the Cadets to be good, but that was really pleasantly surprising about how much I like that show. I really actually like that show a lot. And it's 5 movements. It can seem kind of long when it's 5 movements, but it moves through very well. And
yes.
Yeah, it was a really, really good show. I liked it a lot, and I'm excited to see what they do next. And mostly, I just want to note, like, the musical selections that they used were awesome. Like, really, really
Chef's
cool.
kiss.
There was like a good mix of like modern in there, but then also some classic, and then the ending, like musical full ensemble writing, was very, very classic Cadets to me. And I think it was really, really cool to see all of that. And then the last thing I want to say is just like a note of like the theme of the show, right? Like, it's like rising, falling, and then coming back up, picking yourself back up. It's all about just kind of like the classic like athleticism, and that is a lot to do with like the core itself.
Yeah,
like,
the
Cadets has gone
history.
through a lot. They've gone through a lot. Like, the organization has gone through a lot, and you know, if you've been around for the past decade, then you know what Cadets has been through in the past decade. And I think that this is like a pivotal year for them to make a statement like, hey, like, this show is about like us. It's about the organization. It's about our resilience.
Yes.
It's about picking ourselves up again. And, you know, even through all, you know, the stuff that went on. And so the Cadets, awesome show this year.
Yes.
I you know, can't say anything, you know, bad about it. I think it was really, really great, honestly. So, yeah.
Yeah, you guys should be proud of yourself. We loved watching it, and you know, it takes a lot of courage to do a show like this, and to base it off of like your history and where the places you've been and where you want to go. And you know, clearly you guys have a very strong vision of your future, and we're really excited to witness it. So
I want to see the Cadets win in the next decade. I want to see it happen.
Next 5
Easy.
years.
Next 5 years?
Next year.
Okay. Next.
Let's go, Cadets. Come on.
All right.
Let's
thank
go.
you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We're almost at 25K.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
we'll already be past
on.
25K by the time this video comes out. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and then leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. Do you like this show? Was this your favorite show this year? And what do you want to see next? We're going to be doing more reaction videos. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
See ya.